Hello everybody, this is Tina with Tiaz's Treasures, and today I have for you day 15. 15, and it is a kind of long one, so let's see what we've got there. Is there another embossing folder maybe? I don't know. Take a look. Embossing folder or long dies, I'm not sure. It's an embossing folder. Okay, well, let me think on it and we will come up with something to make for day 15. We're on the back half now. So I'm gonna let it stew for a little bit and come up with something. Okay, this one was a bit tough. I originally was going to try embossing a whole sheet of paper, but when you put one side of this in and try to space them evenly, it flattens down the other side. So see if when I did this side, it flattened down these, and I came back in and did this side and it flattened up this. I don't know if you can see that, how that's kind of, it still has texture, but it's much flatter because this side right here flattens down the portion where it is laying on. Now you could, you know, actually do it that way and then have it to where you've got a bigger gap. With this, it would have to be twice the size, and it would just wouldn't look that good. So I just went ahead and took a 2-inch piece of mirrored cardstock, and I just embossed that. We've got pretty much equal spacing on each side, and I took all these different shades of purple. I've got some pearlescent purple for the vase. This again is day 8. And then Just Saying Hello is day 10, and that's in purple glitter cardstock. Like I said, these are all different shades. So we are using all purple and all Spellbinders Advent Calendar for this. I went ahead and I did something that I hadn't done up till now. I kind of peeked at what other makers were doing for this Spellbinders Advent Calendar, and I saw that they were kind of all over the place as far as a lot of them were bringing in a lot of things from their own stash that had nothing to do with the kit and whatnot. I'm trying to keep it as much within the kit as possible, or within the Advent Calendar, I should say, because again, it's not really a kit. These things don't all go together, but I want you to be able to just pull out papers from your stash and actually make cards using just what came in the Advent Calendar. Now, that's not to say I haven't brought in different pattern papers and a few other different things from my stash, depending if I need them or not. Now, if on tomorrow's day, if I do something that, like say it's sequins again, you're probably getting tired of looking at day 8's florals and maybe even day 10. Excuse me. So I might pull in different stuff. It just all depends. So we just kind of got to see where we're at. So let's go ahead and we'll glue all this stuff down. And I hope you're enjoying my series. Day 15. Can you believe it? That means 10 more days till Christmas, which is 9 more shopping days. I've got all my shopping done now except for stocking stuffers. And for those, I'm going to have to go to a few different places. I do a lot of my shopping online, but stocking stuffers, no, not so much. Those are smaller items. And I figure I'm going to have to go to actual brick and mortars for the few things I want to get for those. I've got like, I've got maybe 8 stockings to stuff. Or is it, 7 is for my family, and then 8 is for my daughters. my daughter and her girlfriend, they live with another roommate who is usually at our house on Christmas. And so I always, you know, get a stocking for her. She participates in our white elephant, and not much else as far as that. She gets presents from her family sent to her. They're in a different state. But I want to make sure she has some neat things in a stocking at least. So I always kind of try to give her a nice full sock at Christmas. I wouldn't have a clue what to buy her as a gift. And I really don't buy my kids that much anymore. I each get them one thing each, and then we do an additional Secret Santa, so they end up getting 2 things in total, you know. So and they get stuff, of course, from their significant others, so it's not like they're not getting presents. If they were still young, living at home or anything like that, didn't have a significant other, a partner, I would definitely be buying them a lot more. But we just got to the point where it just didn't make sense to keep buying them the same amount I did when they were kids living here. I'd go broke if I kept doing that. And I've got no grandchildren and don't know if I'm going to be so blessed. So, you know, I don't have any of those to buy for. And I don't really have any nieces or nephews to buy for. And I only have one sister, so I don't have a lot. But I do still, me and my husband still exchange. I keep trying to tell him we don't need that much, you know, just a couple gifts each would be fine. But he enjoys shopping for me, so who am I to, like, take that away from him? Not me. You know, if you want to buy me things, be my guest. I would just prefer going on a trip somewhere, though. I don't need much. I buy what I need. At any rate, I think I got off whatever subject I was on. I said I still needed to go out and buy stocking stuffers. And hopefully I can get that all done in one trip and be totally done then. Then it's just a matter of wrapping the things I did buy, which is still a pain. I never was any good at wrapping. You know, I do paper craft. You think I'd be good at it, but no. Heck, whoever even says I'm that good at paper craft. But yeah, wrapping was never much of my forte. I've been trying to get a little bit better at it as I've gotten older and I have more patience and less things to wrap, but still in all, I have made a bunch of gift tags, though, that even if my gifts look not the best, they're going to have some nice looking tags on them. So let's go ahead and dab off some of this glue. We got way too much up there. I'm going to do this at an angle again. I just like the way the angle kind of looks. And that way, I don't have to be that concerned about not getting it completely even, because, you know, it's a little wonky on purpose. And yeah, and I also have Christmas cookies I need to bake yet. I did make caramels, which I mentioned in another video. Might have to make more of them because they're getting eaten quite a lot. But I'm gonna make some, I don't know how you pronounce it. I was going to look it up before I did this video. Pizzelli. I think it's like an Italian cookie that I bought an iron for this year just to make them. So hopefully those will turn out nice. I'm probably saying it wrong. Oh, look at that. Even dabbing this glue off, we're getting a little bit oozing out. But we're just going to leave it because that will dry clear and you will not see it after it dries. But yeah, I'm going to make them, and then I have no place really to store the iron that I bought, so I will probably just give it to one of my daughters, and they can make them next year. They wanted me to make them, so I said, sure, why not? I've always wanted to try. You know, I think you just kind of make a batter, and you can make them, I think, almond flavored or like almost like a licorice flavor, anise. Anise, again, another word I see written all the time. I don't hear it said, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I probably sound like an idiot. There we go. All that glue has got to come off. So anyhow, if you didn't mind my Christmas musings, be sure to give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. I love to read your comments. If you like this card, let me know. I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you're not. I guarantee you that some of my cards are better than others. And at any rate, I am glad you were here, and I hopefully will see you tomorrow. And this is our card. Isn't that? I like all those purples. It's really pretty. So we will see you later. Bye-bye for now, everyone.